Next floor we'll make will follow, let's say, this wall as, or this is where the wall is going to be. So that means that this will be the parallel line. If you recall, if you have the planer on, you should be able to draw right on this plane. So let's try to do that. So with the planer on, select the points right there, there, and then take off the O-snap so it doesn't try to toggle anything else. I'm going to come out this way maybe. Something like that. So it kept it flat. Now the planer would be the easier way to do things. Either that, or we can go ahead and take this surface and create it as the new C-plane. So set C-plane to object, which is this thing right here, enter, and then I could do the same thing. Even if the planer is off, we can draw this thing. O-snap, select that point, O-snap off, there, and let's say there. Okay. I don't have to worry that this is inside the hill, because when I take this thing and bring it up 16 feet, oops, 16 feet, that should be out of the ground. I could take this object and move it over. For this, I should probably use the plan over a little bit so that I could draw a wall right there. I don't really like the shape, so I'm gonna change it up a little bit by going over and using the other commands like solid edit, turn points on, take that point and move it back a little bit. So there is that point right there. Okay. Move this back just a little bit here, and then connect the four corners by going to four corners. Put the O-snap on, select that point, and that point, and I'm going to have to flip both of these. Flip and flip, so that, whoops, I put it on the wrong layer, huh? But at least now the face normal is consistent. So the rest of them is kind of the same. All you have to do is to decide where your walls are going to be. So the next layer, is the wall going to be up here? Is the wall going to be up front? Is the wall going to be out back? Yeah, so you get to decide where that happens. Okay, so if I want the wall to be back here, it'll come back here, up here, and fold it over. Okay, I'll try that. So take this thing and I think I put the C-plane on that object, so I better put it back onto the world top. That way I'm not drawing just on that plane. Okay, so if I keep the planer on, it should be alright. So I'm going to say this thing right here, select that point, and then maybe it's going to be off this way. Deselect the O-snap so it's not going anywhere else. I keep drawing it on the wrong level, huh? Okay, and move this up 16 feet. And that should be at the same elevation as the top plane right there. Okay, so we have 48 feet, 16 feet, 16 feet, 16. We're going to add it up all up to 48 feet. So I'm going to take this plane right here and move it on over so that it pretty much touches the site. What I probably should have done is to make this edge right here to be right on this edge right here, or to bring it over so that it will create that whole connection from this floor to that floor to that floor to that floor to this upper level. Okay. But anyway, Control Z. What I really should do is to take this thing and align this thing with the site. So for mine, I am going to wait, hold on. With this for mine, I'm going to take this and move, snap that point to near that point, and then rotate the whole thing. Rotate from that point right there to that point right there to the near point of that edge, so that this edge will be touching that edge right there. Since this thing right here is, this one's inset a little bit, so I'm going to have to move this over. Oh, I think I screwed up right there. Move. There it is. I'm going to have to adjust this thing so that the whole thing is going to be moved out a little bit. So move that out so that it's not stuck into the whatchamacallit. Wow, I'm screwing up right there. Oh, I must not turn that. And then just like how we changed all these points, we could always use these other editing tools to correct our objects. Keep in mind that everything has to be planar. Nothing is warped. Okay, so try to get this thing so that it is going from one level to the other, or to the top level.